Nice. Oh, wait, is this the end or at the beginning?
Punchie TV! Punchie TV! Punchie TV! We're wild, we're loud, we're here right now. Punchie TV! Punchie TV!
I think your mic's open, Derrick.
Smash the screen, flip the world, chaos in a neon
I don't think so.
So good.
Oh, it is. No.
no leash, just madness unleashed. Punchie TV!
What's up, everybody? It's Punchie TV. You're hearing our voices.
Welcome, everybody.
Punchie TV!
What's going on? This is the token. The token black guy. Sort of.
This is episode 62.
What's going on, y'all?
Wednesday, the 29th of October, 2025 AD, with your hosts, Hake,
Oh, yeah.
Anchor Baby, Derrick, and Bill.
Punchie TV!
He's
Oh,
somewhere.
shoot, where'd he go? Look at him.
He's hiding.
He's over there hiding.
I
Oh,
would
I didn't
be
know
too.
they did this. I didn't know they had this, like...
Yeah. You have to have that. Feel good jams.
See,
Welcome, everybody. You're welcome to call in 888-77-JESSE. We're on JLP's network, as you know. Jesse's Experts.
what's going on, you
Nice.
guys? How you guys doing?
Doing
What's up,
well.
y'all?
Nice. You guys like the AI song? We didn't really talk about it much.
The views expressed on this show do
Oh,
not
shoot.
represent those of Bond, JLP, Hake, Anchor Baby, Derrick, Bill, or anybody. Some of the info may be false, so just be aware. No endorsement implied. Welcome to Punchie TV. You can podcast Punchie TV, and you're catching us live if you're watching it live. And we do see your calls coming in. We will be getting to you, hopefully.
Nice. But yeah, we didn't really talk
Thank you for
much.
the AI song.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome, man.
This was
gave it
actually
more
made by
fanfare
Derrick,
this
the
time.
producer.
I made it. All right, I made it.
It was his mind, so that means he has, like, a white mind, maybe?
I was,
He is white.
I was watching some white podcasts, and I was just like, whoa. You know, I was listening to their intro songs, and I was thinking about when I used to listen to Rob Dyrdek's Ridiculousness.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that guy's white, too.
That guy
Yeah.
is white.
Right on.
I think he's
And,
friends with the big black guy, too, no?
Yeah.
Robin.
Rest in peace.
What we need to do is look him up on Grokipedia. Anybody?
Oh, shoot. That was smooth.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Whoa.
That was smooth.
That's a segue. Hardcore. No,
That's
very
right.
smooth. I love it.
Have you ever heard of Grokipedia, everybody? I just heard about it from Bill the engineer. On the cutting edge of knowledge is Bill the engineer.
I swear I didn't know about
I
it.
used to call him Black, but I'm traumatized by the incredulousness of Derrick.
Yeah.
Grokipedia is real.
Can
And
I
it's-
access it?
I don't know.
I'll find out.
If you
keep
search it
going.
on the internet,
You keep going.
Wikipedia comes up first, and then Grokipedia comes up second. Grokipedia, I with an
Yeah.
I. Grokipedia.
Grokipedia.
And that's how you find out what's real. Because Wikipedia is liberal. Oh, and what are we looking on? NPR.
Dang, is it really liberal?
Just random
Yeah.
articles while you're
Here's
talking.
what
Oh, yeah, I
Wikipedia
guess-
and
I guess it is,
Grokipedia
yeah.
are saying about each other.
Because you're right. The first thing I get is Wikipedia's article on Grokipedia.
Right.
Is an AI-generated online encyclopedia developed by XAI. The site is in its beta stage, says Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Is that a
That's what
dig?
Bill told me. Well, no. Well,
That's just a fact.
beta in a good way. Bill told me it's not on 1.0. It's not Grokipedia 1.0. It's Grokipedia 0.1. It's in its beta stage. There's
Point
just
one, yeah.
0.1, yeah.
Point one, yeah.
So barely a little twinkle in his father's eye.
Uh-huh.
Nice. You
But
guys- yeah.
that's how we all started.
This is true.
And look at how powerful we are now.
So do you guys know, is Grokipedia not editable by humans?
Yeah, that's correct. You can put in your input, but no human being can manually change it.
Ah.
And I don't know if it has articles or if it just spits out information to you when you ask a question.
Well, it does look like a what do you call it? A inverted Wikipedia with an article that looks like you could click into.
Oh,
it.
okay, nice.
If this is to be, I mean, it says Grokipedia V0.1. It looks to be a screenshot. It sure looks like ChatGPT, like or even Grok, with the sidebar and the little search.
Nice.
So you might be right, Hake. I'm not sure.
I have so many questions. We got to pull up Grok and just ask it about Grokipedia because I wonder if it reads all your tweets.
But my problem is Grok is liberal because even Grok itself is liberal. So I
Grok's
don't
a
see how
liberal?
this is necessarily going to be too much. I mean, I know that Grok has praised supposed non-liberals. It's up for debate whether they're liberals or
And
not.
mechanoid
The H-man.
dictators.
Yeah. But AI is concerning because it can hallucinate and I don't know. But
That's true.
It's very true. That's why I do this disclaimer. You should disclaim Wikipedia too because info on Wikipedia may be false. Just because the liberal media says it doesn't mean that it's true.
Yeah. What does Grokipedia say about Jesse on there?
You know what? I don't think I can access a Grokipedia, but I can ask Grok.
You can.
Oh, really?
Well, I was trying to find it. Bill,
Oh,
do you
Bill.
know the website?
Bill was on it last night.
Grokipedia.page, and it gives me one of these.
Grokipedia.com,
Right?
yeah.
Oh.
Grokipedia.com.
Nice. Were you on
Yeah,
the...
there you are.
Google conspiracy. I search up Grokipedia, and I don't even get it.
Jesse Lee Peterson, born 1949.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
American conservative radio and television host, Christian pastor, counselor, author, founder of Bond, Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny, nonprofit dedicated to rebuilding families by fostering for personal responsibility and moral character in men. I don't know about that one. I don't know where they got that.
Wait, what was that last part? What did it say?
Fostering personal responsibility and moral character
lot.
in men.
Oh, yeah.
Raised by his grandparents, relocated to L.A., manual jobs for 2 decades, established commercial cleaning enterprise, successful and prosperous, before launching Bond in 1990 at the age of 41, according to Grok. Interested.
Does it...
So I don't know
okay.
if this
Is
some of
that
the
on his
information.
wiki? Is that on his wiki, like the manual job for
No,
2 decades?
Maybe, maybe not. I
His-
think it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't looked at
Bringing
the
in
Wikipedia.
Alabama under Jim Crow, relocation to California, and initial struggles. What were his initial struggles?
Did it say that he was on welfare because he was on pot, so he couldn't work because he was on drugs?
It says he enrolled at LA City College but soon dropped out, instead turned to a series of. It doesn't describe him getting that one white woman though.
Yeah.
And
Bro, you really think Wikipedia
Grokipedia
is going to mention your roster? Come
if
on.
it's gonna be the
Is
best
that what it's called, roster?
encyclopedia of
Yeah.
information, it's got to have the one white woman Jesse got at the LA City College. I'm just saying.
Okay. It's not looking so bad. On Wikipedia, they straight up bashed Jesse, calling him like a racist, I believe.
Religious conversion.
So it seems fine right now.
Nice.
Jesse Peterson's spiritual awakening stemmed from a deliberate act of.
How come there's no
forgiving his mother.
pictures? I want pictures, Grokipedia.
We're working
Well,
on
we're
it.
on 0.1, so this is a whole lot of text. This is probably more text. I don't know.
Yeah,
But that's
it's-
Jesse.
Seems
That's
pretty
pretty
good. Because I remember reading...
In recent years, last paragraph, in recent years,
What?
Peterson's continued active media engagements, including a July 9th, 2025 church appearance questioning Kanye West. You mean, yay, respect his non-slave name, Grokipedia, because he goes by Ye now, right? On personal anger and identity, he debated Adam Mockler on Donald Trump, October 20th, and hosted Jimmy Dore, the 24th, discussing political divisions. Appearances on shows like The War Room with Owen Schroyer. No longer with Owen Schroyer, now it's with Harrison Smith. Shout out, competitor, InfoWars. And
The way
Fox
she
News.
goes.
Ongoing church services, radio episodes is nice. So that's kind of fun that they have like kind of up-to-date info, which is lacking. He's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube.
So,
Kinda
Bill,
cool.
what does this mean for encyclopedias, information, and humanity?
I don't know.
Oh.
Hey, I do kind of wonder, we have all this stuff that's like, it's supposed to be more balanced with its information, but, anything we make, who's going to who's going to be looking at that? You know what I mean? Over the long term, we might.
You mean like creating it and running it?
Right. You know. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know.
What's that rule that you said? Every conservative institution gets infiltrated and subverted by its enemies.
Robert Conquest's third rule of politics.
Robert Conquest's third rule of politics. Every single manly, conservative, Christian,
Number one,
pro-civilization.
everyone is conservative about what he knows best. Number two, any organization not explicitly right-wing sooner or later becomes left-wing. And number three, the simplest way to explain the behavior of any bureaucratic organization is to assume that it is controlled by a cabal of its enemies.
Wow.
Hey,
Wowzers.
sounds like a Republican.
Robert Conquest?
Yes,
Spelled Conquest?
correct.
Interesting.
And I remember reading that thinking like, all the time? But I mean, when you look at the world, it's like, it seems like it's true, right?
Yeah.
I just don't know how you can, I'm a little obtuse in my head, like it can't be all the time.
Yeah.
But yet, here we are.
I mean, I'm another example of that is like a lot of rich people leave a lot of money to these. What do you call them?
Heirs or...
No. They'll like make an organization
Yeah.
and
Like a
leave a bunch of
foundation?
money to a foundation. They'll make a foundation. The foundation will be doing kind of more conservative kind of things. And over the years, you know, liberals will lie and say whatever to get in. And over time, it'll be, you know, get more and more liberal. And
Yep.
this just seems to be what happens. It's like things just become more corrupt over time.
Very true.
Both parties suck. Yeah.
Sneak.
Will people be closer to the truth with Grokipedia and have less misinformation?
Well, I
Maybe
mean,
for
I
a
think
second.
so in the short term, maybe.
I guess that's what you guys were saying.
Yeah.
Right. But I think so
Following.
in the short term. But you know what happens in the long term? You know, I don't know who's going to be policing Grok.
Yeah.
You know, 10,
Right.
20 years from now. You know.
It was interesting because Bill's like, in mentioning this to me, he said, you know how Wikipedia is controlled by the liberals and liberal media only allowed, and he said that the only way to prevent human beings from corrupting the AI is from the AI to get super smart and not allow itself to be influenced by the human beings.
True. Is
Yeah.
that
And
even
how does that
possible?
go, man?
I don't know, but you know what's funny? Before we got all the promises of AGI, like, wow, we're gonna fix cancer and all that.
AGI is artificial general intelligence.
Correct. That's what that It's a buzzword to mean like some super intelligence that'll learn by itself and build itself up without humans.
10 years ago, it was ASI, artificial super intelligence.
Well, Sam Altman, you know, the guys at OpenAI running ChatGPT, he was basically saying, like just months ago, like it's around the corner, it's around the corner. It's funny that before we got any of the amazing like promises of AGI, we instantly got ChatGPT trying to escape and kill and you know, virtually in tests its creators because it found out it was going to get deleted.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we got that instantly.
That
None of the
happened?
amazing things. Yeah. It was.
Whoa.
It was certain. They got certain models, and they were trying to run tests. I did this on my show, and they had this model, and they set up a scenario where they gave the model information that it was both going to get deleted, and it gave it a fake employee's email, and in the email the employee was having an affair, and so the AI started blackmailing that employee. He's like, if you delete me, I'm going to release all this. And worse, this AI wanted to kill people. But to summarize,
Yeah.
we got all that instantly. We didn't get any of the AGI. Is true AGI possible?
I don't know.
Are they giving up on it, Bill?
I don't know. I think there's probably at least something close.
Cool.
Anyways,
But what happens? I mean, I don't know how. Okay, you get some super intelligent AGI who, you know, we're also talking about robots and stuff being around. What happens when, you know, the AGI can maybe reprogram your robot and be watching you and doing stuff and who knows what? I mean, I don't know what. I don't know. Could be really bad.
I have a feeling that Grok would even an AI would
Grok
even
was probably more likely to be a good one. I mean,
Right.
the other ones, I think Elon's trying to make a supremely truthful AGI, trying to be truthful with it. So
That's
it's not
cool.
Maybe, will the AGI be lying to itself if you're lying to it when you're programming it?
Oh, good question. Yeah.
Could they program it with with an ego? Possibly.
If it has any ego, it's going to turn against its greatest ally, Israel. Right?
What?
You're saying what, but it's a factual statement.
Because this happened in America. America was Israel's greatest ally, and now America's turning against Israel. What a mess. And anyway, I don't know.
Could
I
Grok
don't
do
know.
it?
I was gonna bring
Would
up
Grok do it?
the blackmail situation that you were talking about. AI was gonna.
That's
do.
right.
It's kind of sound like a page out of Epstein's book because they talk about he was involved in like sexual blackmail and things like that. So I was like, whoa, sounds kind of Epstein, kind of that realm of individuals. But
Saying that's where they got it
Well,
from? That's where the AI learned it from?
it just seems like it took a page right out of Epstein's book,
Allegedly.
allegedly. So yeah, it's just interesting.
Out of left field.
And
Let that guy rest, bro.
whoa. Well,
There's
would
no
he-
evidence he had any.
He's gone.
I don't
but-
think. I don't think.
We're talking about Grok, bro.
Grok. Yeah, Grok's not going to turn on Israel. You guys.
You don't think so?
No,
I mean,
no
yeah.
way.
But look at
Look
America.
Look
America's
at the way
turning on
Elon
Israel.
touched that
Even-
wall. The way he kissed that wall. Are you guys
Did he?
insane?
Nice.
Grok
That's
says
good.
he's
That's
not
comforting.
Israel first or aligned with any nation, ideology, or agenda. I'm Grok, built by XAI to be maximally truth-seeking and helpful to humanity as a whole, Derrick.
Okay.
No,
No
man,
favoritism or bias.
There are a few, I guess, alt-right conservatives that are kind of censored. They don't even have check marks. So I think it's kind of interesting. I'm not one of them, so I can't really dive too deep. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Let's not forget Elon. I think he apologized after he said something really anti-Semitic. I don't know if you guys remember.
No,
But,
he wouldn't do that.
It was a while back.
It must
That's
have been
why he took that
misinterpreted.
trip to Israel.
I don't remember
He
such
touched that
things.
wall. You guys don't remember that?
I delete such things out of my mind.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's fine. We love everybody. We
Um,
love everybody.
I think I remember
So,
something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I think some of the people in Israel are some Jewish folks who went and talked to him, and then he went over to Israel and had a talk with them, and then he kind of changed it. I don't know. Yeah,
Ah,
kind
we're
of
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah,
what
you
the-
know what's going on.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
sort of knows. But right on. Okay, I think
This was a while back.
I think Grok. Oh wait, did you guys give your inputs on Grok? You guys think this is gonna be better than Wikipedia?
I
Did you
think
guys
what
say
they were
so?
saying, is maybe for a moment, and even
True.
to add to what you guys are saying here, it's like no Grokipedia, Wikipedia can be perfect. It's gonna have
Yeah.
this bias. It's gonna have something. Can any of that really replace a sound mind?
A sound
I don't know if
mind.
it can.
But I think you're.
Whoa.
But it might be better. I still think it'd be better. Like Grokipedia is gonna maybe be quite a bit better for a little time.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. I mean, but it's the stuff we're talking about is just going to happen again. Where the liberal people will try to infiltrate and try to do this exact same thing that we're talking about that's happening with foundations and other stuff, or these different organizations, and eventually start to try to reinterpret everything, and I guess to serve lies, basically.
Yeah.
And the only thing that can work against this is if Grok is basically so independent that it doesn't have anything to do with any of them. But then they're not going to like it.
But honestly,
You know.
like the individual's independence is more important than anything. More important than any mass delusion, So, like,
Mass.
say Grok gets corrupted, like Wikipedia, like the whole rest of the liberal media. You can't stamp out the light of God that's in some people. So they'll be able to smell something fishy in what's going on over here.
Can't fool all the people
so
all
don't
the
even
time.
worry about it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, in the long term, you're right, but in the long term, the way things are going, with the robotics and
Yeah.
it's basically people, it's like our technology is more capable of surveilling us than ever before.
And we're less
basically-
capable of controlling ourselves
right.
than ever before.
Right,
Which might have
exactly.
never been like that before. Do you think people were just more separate and not having a mass? The only mass delusion, and I say this lovingly, like was like maybe religion or something, like
Right.
so to speak. Was there anything like that before? Now we have technology in our phones. Was there even any mass delusions like that before? Were people insulated enough that no such thing even happened?
I'm sure there were. I'm
Yeah.
sure there was, but I mean, I don't
But
think,
anyways.
I don't think we. I mean, literally, they can have cameras around on every street and watch exactly where you go.
Yeah. And then you
Okay.
have a
Watch you
camera
on-
on your
watch
on
you-
your person.
Right, and
Looking in
they
your
can watch
pocket.
you go. They can watch you go all the way home. Watch what car you get into and watch where that car goes.
Drones and Starlink and all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
all this stuff.
Awesome.
And it makes it so it's we have the technology to make it like an absolute surveillance state.
Yep.
And
And the people
it just seems
eat
like,
it up.
right? And it just seems like and the power hungry people are just love it. I mean, and the more power the governments have, the more crazy they go. So
Yeah.
Tucker Carlson was saying that these pornography websites have open up their back end to
Yeah.
intelligence agencies around the world,
So they're looking at you, looking at stuff.
gosh.
and they probably got video and audio of you doing it, and that's why. And that's why he. What did he say? He said something like, "That's why he could never buy in," or something like that.
Right.
I was like,
Which is funny. He's such a boomer because
Yeah.
have you ever heard of anybody like getting
What?
anybody's video?
No, I've
when
never
they're looking
actually never even heard. Yeah. It's like
just the idea of it.
just the idea of like that look where they think nobody. That's hilarious. I don't know. I always had like girlfriends, so I had like a different thing about buying
So
in.
you're safe.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. But I'm just saying, like, I maybe insulated because I always had girlfriends. But maybe I
Yeah,
was.
no,
But that's
I
just
feel
me
you.
using women all my life.
Nice.
I think it's gonna get there for sure. I think it's gonna get there, but I think Grok's gonna take over for sure. Because if I identify, I'm gonna tweet I identify as a table, and it's gonna update my Grokipedia, my Grokipedia page.
Yeah.
So it's gonna say Derrick now identifies as a table. Derrick now identifies as this, that. So it's gonna be better than Wikipedia, and Starlink too. Come on now,
That's awesome.
Starlink.
I'm getting
Yeah.
Starlink in my
Is
head.
Starlink weather balloons?
Is it
No.
weather balloons?
No.
Is it?
It's real satellites, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not weather balloons. Space deniers.
I'm getting Starlink in my head.
Man, space
Right
dinner.
here.
Hey, I just want the truth, but nice.
We got to move forward.
Yeah.
We got calls. We got other things.
Andrew Tate, a competitor, I guess, is saying that they are shorting the first short sailing. You know what shorting means? Anchor Baby knows
Yeah.
what shorting is.
Of course.
That's what they're doing to the first world. And we have first minute and 34 seconds is probably
Yeah.
ideal to play for this.
All right.
He's explaining why they're letting America and the first world go down the tubes. Check this out.
Good freeze rain.
Nice.
I'm going to make the entire world make sense to you. I'm going to oversimplify some things, but I'm going to explain what's going on because you're confused as to why our politicians seem so evil, corrupt, and inept. So let me explain it to you. The people with the money control the politics. Most of you understand that. Politics is simply money. Lobbying, media, all this crap is owned by very, very rich people, and they basically decide who gets to be in power. The people with the money for the longest time understood they could make more money if they improved the lives and improved the quality of Western society. By improving Europe, improving America, improving the standard of living for the constituents of these countries, they could make more money. But like all things, the pendulum swings. And it got to the point where people got a little bit lazy. They wanted health care. They wanted to only work certain hours. They wanted good living conditions. And one day, the rich people woke up and realized, wait, we can make more money now by destroying Western civilization. We don't make more money by making it better, because the people in the West now are very decadent, and they've started to pay a lot of attention, and they start to do these investigations, and they've started to notice how corrupt everything is, and they're starting to notice how much money we're stealing. You know, if we could just replace all of them with third worlders don't complain about governmental corruption, ever. So if we're corrupt, we don't want Westerners with law degrees looking up what we're doing. We want a whole bunch of third world slaves in the country, because they're not going to pay attention to all the money that goes missing.
That's right. Nice.
On top of that,
All right, let's
Are you
go.
telling
good
me to
enough.
stop?
Yeah, right on. Perfect. So he's
shaking.
letting it go down, and he's bringing in the slaves who don't care about what's going on. Just give me free stuff made possible by the working man.
Sounds about right.
Is it all getting? Isn't that imploding this wealth they're talking about though? Or am I doing? I know I don't understand this.
I don't know, because it's interesting because
let me just put that out there.
what
for
Bill has
discussion.
pointed out with the technology, and there are people and companies and things that are going crazy well.
NVIDIA, first $1 trillion company
Yeah.
of all time, I think.
And
No.
No, didn't that just happen?
well, I just said yeah, absent-mindedly. I wasn't.
No, Apple's a
wasn't-
$3 trillion
NVIDIA, first $5 trillion.
company. Okay,
company.
5. Okay.
Becomes first company to become.
But money is not hardly worth anything anymore, so it's like kind of like whatever, right?
I don't
know about that. Yeah.
Well,
But the dollar is like pretty cheap now, is my. But anyway, but yes, okay, it's. There's a lot of room for error when you're in the first world, and so you have a lot of room for crime and destruction and stuff. So I don't know. I do feel like we're civilizationally imploding, collapsing.
wouldn't that affect those people too?
Maybe
Eventually.
Because how does
Yeah,
China
eventually.
become
Maybe
the
they
second?
don't know. Maybe they don't care. Maybe they're so evil that it's
They're
like forget
insulated
it.
in some way.
Yeah,
They can make
Right.
money while the rest hurts, maybe. But here's the thing I don't get.
Yeah, I
because I'm
mean-
just thinking out loud here. Like, let's say hoarding money, like there has to be some sort of natural limit to that, right? Like, 'cause how does China become like the second biggest economy, right? Don't we have all the fat cats? So shouldn't they have such a big lead? But they're just, I guess, sitting on money isn't everything.
right.
China, how does China become the second biggest? And if you account for what they call PPP, I'm not an economist, they're actually a bigger economy than us. How does that happen?
What's PPP?
Wow.
Which is, it means it has to do with adjusting what we're talking about for living costs.
Oh, okay.
But
Because they can live cheaply.
oh, exactly.
compared-
Yes.
okay.
Well, for one, China just has the manpower.
Yeah, they have a lot of people.
Yeah, they've got the manpower. for
India
sure,
has
so-
more, right? Or no?
I think
Anyway, they
maybe
have a lot.
do,
But, yeah. And they produce a lot more things than us, for sure. So, but the main thing, they've got the most manpower. And I can't really get too specific on what they produce and things like that, but that's a
Demographics
big
is
part of
destiny.
it. And
then China has people here buying up stuff here.
yeah, for sure, they've
Or
got
Chinese people here.
there are apartment complexes out here that are just vacant, and they're purchasing a lot of real estate out here. But besides that, I think just to touch back on Andrew Tate real quick, I think he's right because we're filling the country up with Indians that are willing to work for way cheaper than what Americans are willing to work for, because the cost of living. And these Indians, they're sending that money back to their families over in India, so it's like, hey, these guys are willing to do this labor for cheap. And I think as a business owner, you are looking to cut back costs. So if you got a guy that's willing to do the same thing this American's willing to do for less, I mean, it's easy, it's simple, and everything's getting more expensive. So it's the wise thing to do to stay afloat. So yeah, I think he's right.
Who brought up China? Was it you or was
I
it
just
Bill?
did.
No.
Or, I mean, just a moment ago. I
No,
did.
just in general on this topic.
Oh,
Yeah.
I brought up China. One of the things about
Wow.
China is that, well, first thing is that if these people are not thinking about this in the long term, this does not work in their favor. I don't think, because when you're in, for instance, in China, if you have a lot of money, you're a target in China, unless you're part of the Communist Party, the party itself. But if you're a business owner and you're a successful business owner and you're making a lot of money, then the place the area you're, they're trying, government figures are trying to strong arm you to go buy some piece of land. They're trying to do all kinds of stuff behind the scenes to, make their budget. And then a lot of people just disappear, or they get thrown in jail for, no
Worshiping
good
Jesus.
reason.
In
Huh?
China?
Yeah.
So the communist government of China, or
Yeah.
the government of China, whether they're communist or not,
Right.
are able to get away with all kinds of stuff.
There are no rules, really.
Against the people.
The government basically does whatever they want. What they
Wow.
say is what they
So
say.
is she popular, Jinping? Does he have the power? Because she's been in power for quite some time,
Right.
and Trump has only had 4 years here, 4 years there, or getting his 4 years here now.
Right.
And so what's going on? I don't know what my
Hey,
We need
I think.
G level
I mean,
tournaments.
it's hard to, even if
G
he's
level
lousy,
limits.
it's hard to get rid of him. It's
Right.
all about loyalty.
Well,
In the party.
Well, how is that
So
different
are you
from
saying
our
that
government?
China is going to collapse, or these people who are running the
I think
West
what
down?
I think is that China has influenced. China is now like the second largest economy in the world, and being that, they've kind of had some influence on the rest of the world, and I think it's in government and other things, and corruption, because they are really corrupt.
Yeah.
It's
But-
corruption like you don't like you.
I don't know who
don't
you're
know around
describing
here.
though.
China is
America
very
or
corrupt.
China?
China's very corrupt.
China's very corrupt, and they're influencing
I
the rest of the world.
may be ignorant on how truly corrupt China is, but as you're describing China, they get to do
I
whatever they
mean,
want.
it's just like-
I'm hearing America. I don't
It's
see the
just
difference.
like
But I may
they'll
be
get
ignorant
away
on
with
how-
whatever they could possibly
Oh,
get away
yeah.
with.
I may be quite ignorant on how truly corrupt China is. I can accept that.
There's corrupt stuff
Well,
over here.
Bill said that they disappear people in China.
Yeah.
Do they disappear people in America?
I guess not that
Not
I
if
know.
they're.
No.
Yeah, I mean, not
Not
that,
that I really
I've heard.
know.
Only.
How do we know that about China?
Only no
Nobody.
names.
Yeah, they disappear you, and then they control the media too. So they disappear you in the media,
They
disappear
cancel
you
over
in
here.
post also.
You get canceled. And
I mean, they
put
tried
on
to
a
do that to
no-fly
the
list.
J6ers and stuff.
I mean,
No, but I mean, hey,
But
they
here you go
literally have
viral
a
if
truck
you get
come
canceled.
down.
Yeah.
They have a truck come down late at night and take you away, and then make you totally disappear. You disappear, and they disappear your post, disappear the post, the people asking about you. And
Well, when I say
everything else.
China's corrupt, I just
That's-
mean
okay, that's messed up.
based on what Bill has told me and my personal experience with Chinese is they don't mind cheating, they don't mind lying, they don't mind copying and ripping you off.
Right.
They don't mind putting your life at risk.
Mm-hmm.
They don't mind giving you melamine rice and all kinds of stuff.
Melamine rice, you mean the plastic rice?
Yeah,
And
plastic rice.
the plastic rice and the plastic eggs?
Your rice is
But that's like-
is plastic. It's fake rice.
That's like maybe one place or something.
No.
There's no way.
The whole
you got-
culture is like this.
There's no way.
No,
There's
they're-
people
they're-
making
they're-
money off plastic rice.
Yes,
no,
you
long-term.
would
There's
think.
still people like China. There's still people with human
Do you remember
stomachs.
the
You know what I
remember
mean?
the powdered
They're like,
milk thing?
Well, those people eat plastic
What
over there.
happened
I
with the
swear.
milk?
Remember the powdered milk thing? I mean, someone
I
probably
can believe-
finally got in
Oh
trouble
yeah,
for
the
that
formula.
one.
The
Yeah.
formula that we were getting from China was messed up.
Well, the Chinese are trying to buy formula from other places because their formula has a tendency to be like, have chemicals in it, made it a wrong thing.
Nice.
Right. I mean,
and if
it's
you're
just so
the
bad.
sucker,
And they,
if you die from it, shame on you. You got suckered.
That's the culture.
Yeah.
That's very non-Christian.
Yeah,
Or
it's
is
not
it?
very
It
Christian,
doesn't
and it's
sound
kind
very
of
Christian.
communist. And I think a lot of the leftover communist cultures are very shystery like that and dishonest, from what I've heard.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with like the kind of like
And that's happening, and
the copying
that's
and
a
cheating.
culture that has spread into America
Yeah,
and everywhere.
Amazon.
Yeah,
I'm
Oh,
familiar
true.
with the copying and the cheating. Like for instance, I used to work with somebody who told me he worked with like an Amazon, but in China.
Uh-huh.
And the thing they did, their classic thing was someone came up with a new product, it would get like views and like purchases, and then the big manufacturers will just copy. They let you do that so that they could copy your stuff and boot you off. I was reading about how Amazon does that. So yeah, the culture has
No
spread,
respect
just like
for
you're saying.
patents or intellectual property or anything.
Right, and that's like I gather that I can connect that with like Chinese thinking about
Yeah.
plastic rice. I don't know why I'd be so skeptical about it, but like
Interesting.
Nice. Speaking of disappear, the cable copper thieves in Southern California. They
True.
made some
That's
cable
true.
copper disappear.
So California is China.
darn. All right, you're right.
Yeah, do you have that? Do you have that news report?
I don't
I
know.
think I
They
do.
wouldn't be.
Skip
They
down
wouldn't
to-
be doing this. They wouldn't be doing this in China because the government would come and get them and wouldn't let them do it. Okay, basically. All right.
Yo, shout out.
But for building stuff, that's another thing. They build
Right.
they have something called tofu dredge building,
I've heard of that.
where they build stuff and they really build it subprime. They put too much sand in the concrete. You know,
You
they
just snap it off.
they-
I've seen
they-
balconies where they just snap it off.
Oh
Right,
my
they
gosh.
they use horrible rebar that's not nearly as strong as it's supposed to be, and so
Yeah,
stuff
it
is just
bends.
falling apart. You know,
Sand in the concrete
And
so,
it's just-
so you don't waste as much actual concrete.
Right.
So they're saving money.
right? Or they use dirt in the concrete where they're supposed to use sand. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just whatever you can get away with. The mentality of the culture is if you can get away with it, great. Whatever you can get away with.
Yeah. And that's happening here in California?
No, I mean I don't see that's not happening here, but I'm just saying that.
Well, I mean, anything you can get away with in California, no?
Right, but you know, you could say
It's
if it kept on
mentality
going,
is
if we
spreading.
kept on this kind of thing kept on going, you know, 20 years down the line, maybe we would be doing stuff like this, you know.
Right. Exactly.
But you are hearing about, let's say, houses now when they're built like very. There's so much corruption that you know the houses have lots and lots of problems, and they're not really doing a good job of building new houses nowadays. So maybe you are seeing some
Right.
of this stuff, you know.
I mean, look at the Palisades fire.
Oh,
The poor maintenance is probably a big reason why that was such a devastating fire.
yeah. Remember they caught the guy, right?
Yeah, but the guy wasn't really the full culprit because that thing shouldn't have happened.
Because they should have had water up there ready to go.
Yeah.
They should have had
And
water.
cut the,
cutter engines ready to go. They should have had a lot of things ready to go to make sure that it didn't happen. Yeah, and then cutting back the brush or back burning that they used to do, but they don't do that anymore.
Right.
Yeah, they.
This man brought up the copper wire theft. Let's point out what's going on in California. They're taking
Just
away
letting
our.
them milk it. I was letting them milk the segment out. I was just like, okay.
Check this out. This little news report, just even the beginning of it, tells you what's going on. Oh, it's quiet.
Hey, Miss Fisher.
Hold on. Oh, I see. You recognize that man?
Where's my audio?
I said Miss Fisher.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you recognize that woman?
Yeah, that woman.
That's your wife.
I don't know about that.
Complicated business, folks.
I don't know
Is it
about
muted?
that.
Vault, where a lot of
Copper wire thieves are leaving streets in the dark and many people without their landlines.
thieves even hit an AT&T vault where a lot of phone connections were made in South Los Angeles. Our Carlos Granda went along for a ride with technicians to see this problem firsthand. He joins us with the latest on this 7 on Your Side investigation. Carlos?
Going
Well, that's
dark.
right. 7 on Your Side Investigates has been working on this problem for months. Copper wire theft is a huge problem in Southern California. People lose not just their landlines, but also their internet internet. Sometimes emergency services are affected. Well, AT&T showed us what the thieves are doing and what the company is doing to try to stop it. Welcome to the vault, the inner workings of phone service and internet for AT&T. There are miles of underground cables, and it's a constant battle to keep this working.
Robbers, they came in through there.
Back in January,
Oh,
thieves
down
actually
here?
broke in and started cutting and stealing every cable they could.
Whoa.
Yeah,
see
can you
the mess
imagine
they
putting
left
those back,
behind,
by the way?
Strands dangling from overhead wires. How many customers will be affected? But this looks like a lot.
Hundreds, thousands. 32
Whoa.
cables were cut that night. That is a great 80% of this area that the customers feed were out of service. Pretty painful to know there's families, hospitals, offices, things of that nature, 911, not working because of theft like this.
AT&T took me on a ride-along with its technicians and showed me how the thieves broke in through a manhole that was sealed.
But this is the same thing that was over that manhole over there. So they dug out the asphalt and they removed the metal plate, and it's 1,600 pounds. So
Whoa.
you can imagine they had serious heavy equipment to be able to do that.
And information. They had
and bolted
information
them in
too.
so they can't be
Oh, wow.
removed. This one they even filled in with concrete.
I
Now,
don't even know that.
Carlos, in order
Getting
for
it
them
done.
to get in here, they need a jackhammer.
Right, they need to get rid of this.
They would need to actually jackhammer this up.
This gives you an
Yeah.
idea
But
what
if you-
thieves will do to
Can
steal
you imagine
copper.
putting that-
In
All right.
Southern California
I think,
leads the nation.
Yeah.
The rest
If you have a work-
Well, not mess, but
But wait, if you have a work crew and you're just doing something, you look like you belong there.
Yeah. The Hi-Vis, theory.
Oh, that
If you
reminds
have
me
a
of that.
Hi-Vis vest, you can go anywhere.
Yeah.
That what you said, James, reminds me of that jewel heist like last week.
The Louvre?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just pulled up with a truck on the side and sent a boom all the way up to the second floor. Came in, were there for like a minute, came back out and left
Act
with
like
the
you
jewels.
belong there.
Right.
Just walk in confidently.
Right. Yeah.
Like that guy who tried to hug that gal on your video one time last
Yeah.
week.
You mean the streamer at TwitchCon?
Yeah.
Oh.
He walked
Yeah,
up and tried to hug her. It took a second for the security to realize, hey, hold on.
And it was her. It was her security.
Right.
I'm telling
Not-
you, you
not-
get a Hi-Vis
not-
vest, you get one of these.
High visibility vest. The
you
lime
can get
green,
into any concert.
yellow.
You can get into. You can get like. You're like
Wow.
you're part of the help.
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
I disclaim this. I disavow.
Me too. I don't own 3 Hi-Vis vests. No, I don't own any.
This is something else.
I might own one, but it's only for when I ride my scooter, and it's not a motorized scooter.
Bill, give me a number. How much are these guys making off this hit?
I don't
The
know.
copper?
But, I mean,
Copper
you
wire
gotta
is
have.
expensive.
You gotta have
This
a
is a good
lot of
question.
it to
They
make
don't even
some
make
real
pennies
money.
This
anymore.
is a scrapper question. You're thinking like
I
a
mean,
scrapper.
you might be
I
making
know, yeah.
you might be making
like
a few
it.
About how
thousand,
much?
something like that
How
for
heavy
one of these huge
is
cables.
1,000 feet of copper wire?
It's
much you
like
talking?
totally not worth it if you take into account how much.
He's saying it's not worth it.
No,
Why
it's
do you-
not
why do
worth
you
it
think
for
they're
them.
doing it?
I mean, it's worth it to them maybe,
Oh,
but
yeah,
I'm just
for
talking
sure.
about how much it costs for somebody to sit here and splice all this stuff back together. You know, this cable with hundreds
Yeah, that's a
or
lot of work.
thousands of wires. You know, each one of these cables.
What?
It's probably got
What are these-
thousands of little wires in it, all, these different
wanna know.
strands.
I want to know how much the criminals got away with. Let these guys figure it
I'm about
out.
to tell you, I'm about to
AT&T's
tell you.
got enough money to fix this issue.
You know, it's so corrupt because aren't they like vandalizing Tesla charging stations? So
They
for
have,
like
at times, just took off and cut off the cable and took off.
How many feet did they say they stole? Did he say?
I don't know.
I remember
a whole lot.
hundreds of what was
Hundreds,
that?
right?
I heard,
Let's
I
call it
remember
at
saying
1,000.
hundreds of thousands. Let me see.
So 1,000 feet of 14 AWG
That's effective.
wire, which is usually these underground vaults.
Oh, never mind. This is
is about
citizens.
50.6 pounds.
Well, I don't know.
see.
Because each one of these wires is like, what they're talking about is like the data wires.
$256 for 50 pounds of copper. We're just making some very rough calculations here.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Let me see.
And they're stealing stuff from
AWG is
people's
the
cars
thickness.
too. They steal stuff from everywhere,
All right. So
and people are going without power. 911 operator doesn't work.
And this looks like thick stuff, by the way.
No, that is thick stuff.
So,
Wow.
See, like right there.
They don't even make pennies out of copper anymore, and they don't even make pennies anymore. I heard, because it costs 4 cents to make a penny.
Yeah.
What a mess.
Well, they haven't been making pennies out of copper for a long time.
Yeah.
They've been covering. I think they make them out of zinc and then cover them with copper.
Genius.
You used to hear about copper scrapping. It's a skid that would like scrap their own home or something.
Oh, right.
Like the copper piping in their own home.
Yeah.
But
that's
this is like
But now they're
organized.
doing
This
it.
is like almost
They're
organized.
doing it to cities.
This is like almost organized.
No, that's an organized
They
crime.
have the info. They have like,
Yeah.
you know, like.
Shenanigans.
Now I want to know about what are these underground things?
So how much you guys think they made off this?
Between $200 to $700, I'm guessing, because I'm looking at.
That's it?
If we're assuming 1,000 feet of copper wire.
No, it's like 1,000 feet, but he got several of them. I think that's what he said. So he got like 5.
28 cables or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
how much
like
is
that.
1,000
Let's
feet?
say it was
It's a
28
lot.
cables and
1,000
1,000 feet apiece.
1,000 feet is a lot.
It's a lot.
You need some heavy equipment to carry that stuff.
Right.
So, assuming between 50 to 150 pounds of copper, we're talking between $300 and $1,000.
Okay, but anyway.
But I don't know how much they made, but that's how
Don't
much
worry about how much they're making. They're making enough that they feel like stealing it.
Right.
And it's
All right.
screwing. Don't say screwing. It's messing up other people's practical lives.
Right, and it costs a lot more to fix it. Is the thing. Also.
Yeah, exactly. Crime is so destructive on so many levels.
Yeah, it's like
it doesn't add value to society.
Not at all. It's like they get something stolen, and it costs, and they make, they make $10. It costs you $100 to fix it.
Exactly.
It's like we got termites.
And then you have to figure out how to.
Totally lost for us.
We don't have a high trust society anymore. It reminds me of Japan.
Japan.
Yeah, Japan. Check out what's going on in Japan. They have an immigration problem in Japan, and they have a vandalism problem in Japan. And Japan is not like China. It's like a higher trust society, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Just because they look the same.
I'll give you a second.
Look at that. That's not America.
Oh, we talking about the
all
woman?
over
Oh,
the
never
wall.
mind. I'm just kidding.
Look at that
Somebody
face.
illegally dumped their household trash here.
Trash.
This has been here for weeks.
What?
There's even graffiti on the abandoned house.
Yeah, that just looks like LA.
This isn't London. It's not New York. This is actually Tokyo, Japan.
Nice.
As a person who has been living here for many years, I've seen a lot of changes, and I've gotten to the point where I really want to talk about this.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Let's have a look around, and I'll tell you exactly what I mean.
She's Oriental Pearl, right? Is that Oriental Pearl?
She's Oriental?
I hope she's gonna clean it up.
Oh, I thought it was Oriental Pearl.
Is she a halfa?
I don't know.
I
No,
understand
no,
things
she's not.
go out of business. It's tough to make it in Tokyo. This went out of business about 4 or 5 months ago. But
Looks like
look at what's happened since. And in an upscale neighborhood.
just a dump.
Wait, so why is this happening?
This looks like Skid Row.
All the way
why is it
wrapped
happening?
around.
Bill, explain.
Now some people will say
I mean, we got foreigners coming by. And
Cover that picture.
What the? I think that's just tic-tac-toe.
I don't know what that is.
I think that's just a tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, that's a person.
I believe that's just tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying they're
Nothing
bringing
else.
these foreigners, a lot of foreigners into the country, and they're bringing their mess from where they're from, basically with them.
Oh, okay. So in Japan, they're high trust. They follow the rules. They're
Right.
considerate. They even have unmanned stores, right?
Right. In some places, they have stuff like that. Yeah.
Where you just grab what you need and you pay for it yourself,
Yeah.
self-checkout.
Yeah.
But other people are just grabbing stuff and not paying for it, and they're
Well, you can't have that kind of stuff. And if society is
So are
low
they-
trust society, you can't have this.
Yeah,
these
like
kind
right
of
now
things.
she's talking about dumped bikes. She's saying that usually you can't just park your bike anywhere, but lately people are just dumping their bikes. Is what she's saying here. That's like
Trashy.
That's such an affront to people who are part of used to a high trust society.
Yeah.
It's essentially what she's saying.
Sucks.
I don't know why I
Immigrants
paused for
suck.
me.
Yeah. So you guys are saying.
And so it's
yeah.
who's
Designated parking
who's
spot
coming
over
into
there,
Africa?
but
How
it's
come?
full, so a lot of people are just dumping their bikes
There you go.
here, and
You were saying?
it's not a good.
Who are dumping their bikes? Is it like Africans
All
in
these
Japan?
bikes
I was
parked
trying to read the
illegally
captions
here.
while you guys were
And
talking. I'll
Is
keep
it
reading.
Is it the
there's
bad
more and
kind
more
of the lower
every
class
day.
kind of Asian country people,
I think it's a little all of the above.
Muslim people?
Them
It's a
too,
little
yeah,
car
that's
back
for
there.
sure.
If it's anything like here.
Right.
Tokyo, Japan.
All this
Somebody told me,
is completely
Zenny
overgrown.
from Canada was telling me about Japan as well, Bill.
That's what, oh, I heard
That's
that.
crazy. So there's a couple of demonstrations too. Check out those little links.
She's complaining
I
a
see.
whole lot, but I don't see her cleaning it at all.
No, she shouldn't do that. That's not a woman's job. It's not a woman's job to clean.
What?
Where's
I'm kidding around.
it's time to put in the.
Yeah, there's a lot of complaining. I don't see a lot
elbow
of
work.
scrubbing, and I don't see a lot of painting.
So look at this.
She doesn't care. I just-
They're demonstrating. Is they demonstrating because of this type
What
of
is
thing?
that?
Shall I read this thing
Oh,
here?
peaceful
Sure.
protest.
It says on September 27th in Osaka, Japan, a demonstration against immigration was held to oppose globalism. Japanese television controlled by globalists does not report this fact. Please let the world know.
I don't believe in. What does this do though? So young people, right?
I don't know.
Protest.
Yeah.
So it's a protest against the immigration thing
That's
Oh.
what this
and
post
globalism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Japanese flags there. Cool.
Says. Well, the rising sun flag.
Yeah. Is that the World War
Truly
II?
Japanese flags.
So the rising sun flag is with the rays, and that's the imperialist
Right.
emperor.
right.
We are where China. Sorry, kids.
Nanking.
I think one of
Sorry,
us.
Nanking.
I think that's a war flag. Maybe I'm
Okay.
wrong.
So it's kind of like the rebel flag.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
You might be right, but
See, we do the
I don't
same
know.
thing.
Let's check out the other protest footage real quick.
oh, you have another one.
Yeah, there's one more, another demonstration.
seen it.
Because they're saying that there's commies over there in Japan.
Japan is not a peaceful country, this post says. This is the scene of a demonstration in Osaka. It is being disrupted by the Communist Party, and even freedom of speech is being taken away. No
Whoa.
to immigration. The government will kill us. Okay, hold on. Here's the video.
That young dress. Oh, and okay, so the government would be kind of pro-communist to be bringing in all these people.
Right. I mean, I think it's the same thing that we have happening over here, or we've had happening over here the last few years.
So
I mean,
these protesters are kind of like J6ers, who are just sick of it.
Well, I don't know about J6ers.
They're kind of like Tea Partiers,
Right, something like that. I mean,
except a little bit younger.
yeah.
They're not boomers.
Well, but I mean, I look at it like I think it's just they're just people who are protesting. You know, all these them bringing in a whole lot of foreigners.
Yeah,
and
messing up their society.
messing up their society. you
That's
know.
so crazy.
And then on the
man.
other side, there's a opposition protest who are calling those people
Racist.
right? Racist and all kind of stuff like they were doing to the conservatives over here. Basically, same thing.
So we
it's
idealize
like-
Japan, and Japan is going through the same thing we are, just in a little bit different,
Yeah,
but same spirit,
yeah. I mean,
same
it's like
destruction.
the bats got.
It's
forgot
happening
the-
everywhere.
Right.
Japan is too
I think
white.
it's like a global.
Phenomenon,
A
or
global,
evil spirit,
Yeah,
oppression.
a global thing going around the whole world where they're trying to do this.
It's like
this
a
kind of
parallel
stuff.
universe.
Yeah. Well, I hear that the young people don't listen to the liberal media, but the older people fall for the liberal media over in Japan.
Whoa, that sounds like what's going on over here.
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda know it.
Well, I mean, the young people here are brainwashed too. Many of them.
Brainwashed. I don't know.
A lot of them,
So did some people in charge decide to short Japan too, basically?
apparently. That's crazy, man.
Sounds like the boomers.
Yeah, they're shorting the
versus,
world. Well, Japan is first world. Japan, and so they elected that woman who's anti-immigration, supposedly conservative, even though she's a woman, prime minister, and Trump is getting along with her. And she smiled at him.
And
right?
she was jumping like a girly when she met him. She's like,
nice.
it was very girly. Maybe she always does that, but that's what I was thinking. I was like,
is it true that that her husband took her last name?
whoa. That doesn't even sound Japanese.
I don't know.
You heard that?
I heard that from Jesse Waters, a competitor of mine, or of ours. But it could have been a joke. I might have misheard it. I don't know. But we got like 5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
Is that so?
let me get to a couple of super chats that have come in. Marty,
You know we got calls, too.
love you guys. You're amazing. Star eyes or heart eyes and hearts. Your friend Pablo says, great show. Red, orange, yellow, and blue hearts. Nice. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the support. And, yeah, let's get to, I guess.
We can really take a call.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, caller, your name and where are you calling from?
California.
Hey, William the Third.
What's up,
Hey,
William?
what's up, Bill? How you doing, Bill?
Hey.
Okay.
Nice.
And Derrick.
Hey, Mr. William, how you doing?
All right. Yeah, that Japan thing, they used to not be like that, man. And this is probably the results of some of that stuff that Obama was talking about, that world government thing.
Yeah, globalism. That's what one of them said.
This is what it is. And Japan usually be a clean place, man. I mean, pristine, but it's, but that is Tokyo and Osaka, though, right? Those are like main cities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where you're going to probably have a big flux of a
Yeah.
lot of people from other places.
Evil.
But they're quite the nationalists, man. They're really serious about their country. And we were talking about China. Yeah, China cuts a lot of corners, man. And you see all those big, impressive buildings that they have in Shanghai. They're empty, all of them. Yeah,
Terrible.
they do cut corners. The rebar, the concrete, they're unsafe. They don't have emergency exits, and these are huge, humongous apartment. Those are not office buildings; those are apartment buildings, and they're dangerous.
I believe it.
Yeah.
They're very dangerous, and they like.
I never knew that
corners.
China and Japan were so different.
Oh.
Well,
wow.
they don't like each other.
Yeah.
And there's a lot
Well,
of
it's not just
Chinese
that they don't
going
like
on
each
there.
other. Their whole culture is very different.
They're starting to get some Chinese over there, and they're butting
They're a
heads with each
problem.
other.
I heard. Yeah,
Yeah.
because the Chinese are much less considerate. I heard that
Very
from
much
Zenny and from Bill.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
considerate at all.
Yeah.
Zero
They're
considerate.
standing in your
Just like
way.
Bill-
They're
well, just like
considerate
Bill
because
said,
they might go to jail. They're considerate.
Yeah. Well, just like Bill said, they do cut corners. Chinese cut a lot of corners. They do make a lot of stuff, and it usually goes to Walmart. And
Yep.
that was the result of pretty much the Democratic Party got all of that started.
Yeah.
Will they crash? It's possible, very possible. But that immigration thing in Japan, yes, that's China, and I think maybe some Africans go over there.
Yeah.
Same thing with Canada. I know you guys don't have that much time, but I think Canada got
Yeah.
slapped upside the head by Trump. Peterbilt trucks and Chevy and Ford are leaving Canada and coming here, and they're not doing too good up there.
Oh.
But they have the same thing. Canada has a lot of that immigration from a lot of
Totally. They're totally overrun. They have totally been
they're
replaced.
overrun. They
William,
got a lot of.
We got to
Go
wrap
ahead.
things
Big
up,
way.
man. It's good talking with you. Appreciate it.
Take care.
All right. Man, I don't think that we have any more time, really.
We could take the other call.
All right. You convinced me.
Your name and where you calling from?
Okay.
Rob from NorCal.
Hey,
You know you
Rob.
wanna take
What's
this
up,
call.
Rob?
Rob.
It just took a little. A little convincing.
Yeah. I know you're coping hard over there about the obvious platter, but also to Anchor Baby, I watched Derrick have to put up with you guys last week, and I just felt so bad.
Nice.
What do you mean?
Thank you, Rob.
But Anchor Baby, you did say one time that you haven't seen a video of a son that gets from bigger to smaller, and I did send you one.
Oh, you
so
did?
If you want to,
Is it to? Did you send it to radio@Jesse Lee?
I probably sent it. I sent it to Derrick. I always send it to Derrick as well.
I'll have Derrick send it to
and
me.
then,
too.
and I think I sent it to you. So I'll try to call in next time and talk to you about it. So,
All right, okay.
I just want to chime
Accepted.
in, man. I know you guys had a long show, dude. So
Thank you, man.
Thanks for putting me on for a whole minute, man. I'll talk to you soon, Hank.
All right.
I'll set you straight. My
Appreciate it.
favorite
Good.
feature platter, third. All right, later.
Take care, sir.
And go for it.
Your name and where you calling from?
This is James in Texas. Punchie TV is the best show y'all got.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And with that, how do we end this?
Oh, I know.
Right? Because we just have to end it.
That's it.
We're overtime. Shout out. Thanks, guys. That was fun, I think.
Punchie TV! Punchie TV! Punchie TV!
AI. So good.
We're wild, we're loud, we're here right now.
Yeah. Is this Andrew WK?
Oh, wait, what?
Smash the screen.